This is how to get automated traffic from Reddit for free. Welcome to ProfitCopilot.com. Mick Meaney here, and pay attention to this. If you are serious about traffic gen, then you need to get my free course. So click the link in the description or go to ProfitCopilot.com. Okay, so let's take a look at the analytics of Reddit so you can see for yourself just how powerful this is when it comes to traffic generation. So it gets well over 1 billion visits every single month. I think it's something like the 22nd most popular website on the planet. Now, most of that traffic comes from the United States, almost 50%, 7% from the United Kingdom, then Canada, Australia, Germany, and then the rest of the world. So this is by far the most profitable traffic to acquire, especially if you're doing things like running AdSense or CPM or CPA. This is the most profitable traffic to get. So this is Reddit. If you're not familiar with the website, then it works like this. So we have a series of subreddits or niche topic specific groups. These are effectively communities built around specific interests. So, for example, if we go to the search bar here and I type in something like meditation, for example, here we're going to have a drop-down list of subreddit suggestions. So I'm going to type in meditation and then I'm going to hit enter. Now take a look at this. So we have posts, comments, communities, and people. What you want to do here is go to communities, take a look through all the communities, the subreddits that are relevant to your niche. So some of these are going to be enormous. This one, meditation, has got almost 1 million members, 900,000 members. So the first port of call, the thing that you would really want to do, is go ahead and join as many of these as possible. Now, what if you just want to get some fast traffic, you just want to promote a product or a link or something? Well, don't worry, I'm going to show you a few subreddits that you can use to just get some quick traffic. Bear in mind, it probably won't be as targeted as the strategy that I'm sharing with you at the moment. So do bear that in mind. Okay, so what I want you to do is go through, have a look at all of these subreddits, get a feel for them. If they feel right for you, then go ahead and join. So let me show you how to do that. So when you land on your subreddit, click join. That's going to allow you to start posting. However, there are a few things to be aware of. So first of all, on every subreddit, you're going to have the rules here. So take the time to read all of these rules. Make sure that you abide by them. Now, most are going to say no self-promotion. However, there is a general rule on Reddit. It's a 9 out of 10 rule. So for every 9 high-value pieces of content or contributions that you post, you can kind of weave in some self-promotion as long as it's not absolutely overt. Now, most subreddits will require you to have a decent level of something called karma. Now, karma is a point system on Reddit. It's essentially a vote from people in the community. So, for example, if we take a look at this piece of content, it has 250 upvotes. So that's a karma of 250. But if we take a look at the comments, individual comments also follow the same system. So this has 51 votes, 51 upvotes. So this person is acquiring karma, and karma gives you more rights on some subreddits, on some groups. So some of these subreddits will actually limit how much you can post, or even if you can post at all. So what you need to do is acquire some karma before you start posting. I'll show you how to do that. So this is going to get you off to a pretty good start. If we go back to the search bar and we type in free karma, it's going to give you some subreddits or communities that will give you karma. So all you have to do is just ask for some. So free karma for you. If you click on that, you're going to see people asking for karma, and they are receiving it as well. So that means you can too. So that's going to give you a little bit more freedom on Reddit. It's going to allow you to do a little bit more than you would normally be allowed to do on some subreddits. Of course, each subreddit has its own rules and its own way of managing karma. But you need to acquire at least a really good trick that I found. If you have a cat or an animal, share pictures of your cat or your dog, or whatever animal you have on relevant subreddits, and you will amass karma pretty quickly. Okay, so let's go back to the front page. Okay, so you've chosen some subreddits that you're going to join. You've acquired some karma. Good stuff. So now, of the list of subreddits that you've joined, let's go back to meditation. So if I can even spell it. Okay, so let's say we're going with meditation. Now what we want to do is get some analytics behind us. So we want to make sure that we're actually engaging in the right type of subreddits, because we don't want to waste time here. So we're going to have to do a little bit of digging. Now to do that, we can use a tool called subredditstats.com, and it's going to show you which subreddits are growing by day, by week, by month. So if you're interested in acquiring traffic fast, this could be a good starting point for you, because what you could do is just take a scroll through some of these subreddits that are increasing in popularity. There's a lot of traffic to be had from these. So if any of these are relevant to your niches, you could dive in and start using them straight away. Now, take the time to explore subredditstats.com, and you're going to get all of this really useful data that's going to help you to make an informed decision about the subreddits that you will contribute to. Now, if your subreddit is listed there, it's probably not going to be there, to be fair. Let's go to the search bar here, type in the subreddit that you're thinking about engaging with, and remember, rinse and repeat this as many times as you need to for as many subreddits as you like. So I'm going to search for the meditation subreddit. I'm going to click Get Stats, and now it's going to show me the growth. So here, what we're really looking for is an increase in subscriber numbers here. So that looks really good. What we're looking for here is a lower rank. So lower is better. And that looks pretty good to me. If we scroll down here, we can see the number of comments per day. Pretty good stuff. So this is a very active subreddit, and it's even going to give you the top used keywords, so you know what the audience here are responding to. It's going to give you some vocabulary to use. It's also going to give you related subreddits, so you can take a deep dive into this. So from just putting in one subreddit, you're going to get tons more potential subreddits that you can use. So you're going to be able to create a decent map. Now, what I want you to pay attention to here is related subreddits by users, top commenters. Sorry, that's what we want. Top commenters, top posters. So here, top commenters by frequency, top posters by frequency. These are going to be the big influencers on the subreddit. So that gives you another opportunity to network, to maybe get to know the right people on these subreddits, and possibly in time share your content with those guys. And then because it's coming from an authoritative source on these subreddits, it's going to be taken more seriously. It's going to get better traction. That's an option for you. We can talk about that kind of strategy in a separate tutorial if you want to. Just let me know in the comments. But the point is, pay attention to the stats. This is pure gold for you. Okay, let's move on, because let's say we're happy with things so far. It's looking good. We still need to do a little bit more digging, because if we've decided, yep, this is the subreddit we're going to start posting on, and hopefully it's going to be one of many for you, we need to figure out when to post. So let's go use a tool. It's called subreddit traffic analysis. Now, this is part of the Delay for Reddit website. We'll come back to this in a few minutes because it's got a few handy tools that I want you to be aware of. So let's say we're going to post on the meditation subreddit. In this search bar here, we type in meditation, and I can't remember if we need to put in the or not. Let's try it without and see what we get. Okay, click analyze. So this is a color-coded chart of the best time to post on this particular subreddit. So here it looks like Sunday nights, Monday is pretty good, Wednesday later on, so about 3 p.m, not night, sorry, 3 p.m. on a Sunday, Monday, a little bit later on a Wednesday, and 17 posts on a Friday night, 10 o'clock on a Friday night. Could be a good time. So now we know roughly when we should be posting. In fact, let's take a look at another subreddit. Let's go with pics. And there again, we can see that Sundays seem to be pretty good. Sunday evenings. Now, I want you to do this for as many subreddits as you can, so you have a good idea of the best times to post. So what we're going to do is automate those posts. Okay, to schedule posting, to automate traffic generation from Reddit, I'm going to give you 3 options. 2 are paid. They do have free versions as well, and then 1 is free to use. So the first one is laterforreddit.com, and it's a really easy to use tool. It's possibly the easiest one on the list, but it is kind of limited. So first thing to do is choose your type of post. Listen, they all work in a similar way, so I'm not going to go through each of them. I'll just give you a quick overview of how they work. So with each, you will have to choose what type of post you want to make. I'm going to assume it's going to be a link or a text post. Choose that. Put in your title. As we know, titles or headlines are enormously important. If you want to get clicks, that's how you're going to do it. It's the headline or the title. That's what's going to get people to come in and check out your content. Then we have your content there. Then hit save and continue. Then it will allow you to sign into your Reddit account and then connect this app to your account. Okay, so that's laterforreddit.com. Let me show you another one. So we're going back to Delay for Reddit. This is going to give you, I think it's 1 post per month. So these paid options don't really give you much leeway here. However, we've got a free option, and that is called chronic.com. So you go ahead, sign in with your Reddit account, connect the app, and then you can schedule your posts. So I would recommend you start out with this one. It's chronic.com. See how you get on before you decide to invest money. Because I just want you to get results as quickly as possible, as cheaply as possible, right? So this might not be right for everybody. Take the time to try it out, read the FAQ, post, test it out. I mean, you're going to get 150 posts a month for free. So I encourage you to try this out. And listen, I'm not associated or affiliated with any of the websites I mentioned here today. I'm purely listing them because I believe that they will benefit you, and this one is also going to save you some money as well. Okay, so what if you just want to start driving traffic, or you want to make sales, you've got something to promote, and you just want to get going really quickly? Well, I'm going to give you maybe 3 or 4 subreddits that will help you to do that quickly. Now, bear in mind that these are probably not going to generate enormously targeted traffic. That's okay, because you will, of course, make up your own mind about what is right for your business. So the first one I've got for you is reddit.com/or/promote. Now, it's a subreddit dedicated to shameless self-promotion. It's got 36,000 members. 135 of those are online right now. So take the time to explore this subreddit. You're going to see that it's pretty high traffic, high activity. So this is probably good for a quick little burst of traffic. It could be good for CPM or advertising, but I'm going to leave it up to you to decide on how best to use this type of traffic. So that subreddit is called Promote. Let's move on to the next one. This is or self-promotion. It's got 15,000 members. 10 of those are online right now. And again, we can see that it's pretty active, but it's not quite at the same standard as the previous one. So what that means for you is possibly you might get more time on the front page of this subreddit, and you might get more clicks through. But again, that's going to require testing. Now, if you're a YouTuber and you want to drive traffic to your YouTube videos, you can go to self-promotion YouTube. Again, the traffic here isn't going to be very targeted. You'll notice that I don't do this with my videos. I have my own marketing channels that I've built over time to promote to. So I don't use Reddit in this way. I don't like random traffic. I'm all about targeted traffic. But again, it is up to you. Some people will value views over connection, and that's fine. That's up to you. Then the next one is called self-promo or/self-promo. It's got 3,000 members, 7 are online, and we've got to look at the stats of the previous one. Apologies. So self-promotion YouTube has got 22,000 members, 18 online. Okay. I don't want to gloss over that. Okay. So back to self-promo. 3,000 members, 7 are online right now. So we can see that posts here are remaining on the front page for a lot longer. So again, you might have to do some testing, but the really important thing with this or any marketing strategy is that you absolutely have to be consistent, because when you are consistent, you can achieve amazing results. Take a look at what one of my students has achieved. He's called Matt, and he has made over $2 million online using my secret traffic methods. Now, if you want the same secret traffic methods, you can get them for free when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic or click the link in the description or the thumbnail on screen now. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Take care.